Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital spoilers hint that Willow Corinthos may be shocked by a secret recording involving Drew Kane. Could Nina Reeves and Portia Robinson end up exposing a more troubling side of the congressman? GH fans know Drew often presents himself as an admirable, heroic figure, especially around Willow. But viewers are seeing a different side of him when he's behind closed doors, particularly with those he considers opponents. That's been especially apparent in Drew's recent clashes with Portia. He's become increasingly intense, making bold statements and pressuring her in ways that suggest he's willing to go to great lengths to get what he wants. If Willow were to hear Drew during one of those moments, it might change how she views him, and possibly validate the concerns others have tried to express. It could shatter the nice guy image Drew has carefully crafted in front of her. That's why Nina might be considering the idea of recording Drew's heated exchanges and sharing them with Willow. Nina may hope it'll help Willow recognize that Drew's actions don't match the persona he presents, and that his behavior could raise red flags, especially when it comes to being involved with her and the children. On Portia's end, it would be a wise move to document these interactions. If Drew continues to pressure her, any recordings could provide useful protection. Should Drew attempt to escalate things further, Portia could use her evidence to push back and hold him accountable. This could put Drew's career at serious risk, and possibly even lead to legal trouble if Portia were to go public with proof of his conduct. That possibility alone might be enough to make Drew reconsider how far he's willing to push. As for Nina, her alliance with Portia stems from a shared interest in stopping Drew's more aggressive tactics. If Portia decides to pass along a recording that captures Drew at his most confrontational, Nina might use it to open Willow's eyes once and for all. Willow's been making plans to move forward with Drew and start a fresh chapter in her life, but could Nina and Portia append those plans? Will hearing the truth change everything for Willow? General Hospital spoilers suggest that Drew and Willow's romance may be headed for a major shakeup. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Ava Jerome may soon make some bold money and custody demands in the episodes ahead. Christina Corinthos Davis and Sonny Corinthos could find themselves cornered by a situation that feels a lot like blackmail. So let's explore how Ava might gain the upper hand. Once Rick Lansing regained consciousness and revealed to Ava that his brakes had failed, she decided to do some investigating at the mechanic's shop. Ava got confirmation that the brakes had, in fact, been tampered with. Someone clearly made a calculated move to sabotage the vehicle. Naturally, Rick suddenly recalled seeing Christina at the scene of the crash, which clashes with the story she gave Molly Lansing Davis about spending the night in the stockroom. If Rick shares his version of what happened, Molly may chalk it up to her father's mind being a little hazy after the accident. Then again, Rick might choose to keep Christina's presence under wraps, at least until he can discuss it privately with Ava and figure out the bigger picture. It seems Ava and Rick will reconnect soon so they can exchange critical information. After Ava tells Rick that his brakes were deliberately cut, he may point the finger at Christina since she was spotted at the scene. It won't take long for Ava and Rick to put two and two together. They'll realize that Christina likely intended to cut Ava's brakes, not Rick's, since his car was in Ava's usual parking spot. According to GH spoilers, Ava may see this as her golden opportunity to rebuild her fortune. This could be the leverage she's been waiting for, and she's definitely not one to waste a chance like this, especially after Christina's mistake. Rick may be willing to let Java run with it and see this as a way to retaliate against Christina without bringing any more pain to Molly than necessary. Regardless, Ava is done struggling financially, and she's had enough of Sunny always taking control when it comes to custody over Avery Corinthos, Ava, and Grace Scarola. When Ava previously asked Sunny for $2 million, it turned into a custody battle instead, with Sunny trying to reduce her time with Avery, which sparked major conflict. Now that Ava holds a damaging secret, she might push for more money and take a stand when it comes to how custody over Avery is handled moving forward. Ava may lay down some powerful demands that leave Christina shaken. Eventually, Christina will make an emotional appeal to Sunny, begging him to agree to Christina's best shot at avoiding legal fallout and protecting her mended relationship with Molly. General Hospital spoilers suggest Ava will predict that everything she wants is within reach. The drama surrounding Ava Jerome and her daughter Avery has reached a fever pitch, as Ava has reportedly presented Nicholas Cassadine with a stunning ultimatum: millions of dollars and full custody of Avery, or face the consequences of her revealing a potentially devastating secret. Meanwhile, Christina Corinthos Davis and her father, Sonny Corinthos, find themselves backed into a corner, facing accusations and potential blackmail as their past actions resurface. The latest developments in the General Hospital storyline have left viewers on the edge of their seats, with the fate of several key characters hanging in the balance. Sources close to the show have revealed the intricate web of deceit, manipulation, and desperate measures that are currently unfolding in Port Charles. Ava Jerome, a woman known for her cunning and ruthlessness, has once again found herself in a position of power. Recent episodes have shown her increasingly concerned about the well-being of her daughter, Avery, especially considering the ongoing tension and unstable environment surrounding Nicholas Cassadine. Fueled by a desire to protect Avery from potential harm and secure her future, Ava has decided to take drastic measures. According to insiders, she has demanded a substantial sum of money from Nicholas, ensuring Avery's financial security regardless of what the future holds. More significantly, she is demanding full custody of Avery, effectively cutting Nicholas out of his daughter's life. Ava feels that Nicholas has become increasingly erratic and unreliable, a source close to the show explained. His involvement with Esmond Prince, the constant threats from Valentin Cassadine, and his overall unpredictable behavior have convinced her that Avery is no longer safe in his care. However, Ava's demands are not simply based on a desire for Avery's well-being. She possesses a significant piece of leverage, a potentially explosive secret that could devastate Nicholas' life and reputation. Details of this secret remain closely guarded, but speculation within the fan community suggests it could involve his past actions, illegal dealings, or even a hidden connection to a past crime. Ava has held onto this secret for a while, waiting for the opportune moment to use it, the source revealed. She knows that revealing it would have significant consequences for Nicholas, and she's willing to use it to get what she wants: full custody of Avery and a secure future for her. The consequences of Ava's demands are far-reaching. Nicholas is reportedly torn between his love for Avery and the desire to protect his secrets. Giving in to Ava's demands would mean relinquishing his parental rights and facing financial ruin. Refusing would mean risking the exposure of his secret and potentially destroying his life. Meanwhile, across town, Christina Corinthos Davis and her father, Sonny Corinthos, are facing their own crisis. A shadowy figure from their past has resurfaced, threatening to expose a long-buried secret that could have devastating consequences for both of them. The details surrounding the blackmail plot remain unclear, but sources suggest that it involves a past transgression that could damage Sonny's reputation and potentially implicate Christina in a criminal act. This is not a new situation for Sonny, one insider commented. He's made enemies over the years, and there are plenty of people who would like to see him brought down. But this time, it's different because Christina is directly involved. Christina, who has worked hard to distance herself from her father's criminal empire and establish a legitimate life, is understandably terrified. The potential exposure of her past actions could jeopardize her career, her relationships, and her hard-earned reputation. Christina has been through a lot, and she's finally found some stability in her life, the source continued. This blackmail threat could unravel everything she's worked so hard to achieve. Sonny, fiercely protective of his children, is determined to protect Christina from any harm. He is reportedly working tirelessly to identify the blackmailer and neutralize the threat. But the situation is complicated by the potential involvement of other players in Port Charles. Sonny is willing to do anything to protect his family, the insider stated. He's a force to be reckoned with, and he won't hesitate to use his resources to get what he wants. The unfolding drama surrounding Ava, Nicholas, Christina, and Sonny has the potential to reshape the landscape of Port Charles. Several possible outcomes and storylines are emerging. If Nicholas chooses to protect his secret and avoid a public scandal, he may be forced to give Ava full custody of Avery and pay her the strained relationship between Nicholas and Avery, and potentially drive Nicholas further into the arms of Esme Prince. Nicholas could choose to fight back against Eva's blackmail and expose her secret. This would likely trigger a fierce legal battle for custody of Avery and could have devastating consequences for Ava's reputation. Sonny could successfully identify and neutralize the blackmailer, protecting Christina from any harm. This could strengthen their bond and reaffirm Sonny's role as a protector of his family. If Sonny fails to stop the blackmailer, Christina's past actions could be exposed, leading to legal trouble and damaging her reputation. This could force her to confront her past and make difficult choices about her future. The current drama could lead to unexpected alliances and betrayals. Characters like Valentin Cassadine, Spencer Cassadine, and even Nina Reeves could become involved, adding further complexity to the storyline. The enigmatic Esme Prince is likely to play a significant role in the unfolding drama. Her connections to Nicholas and her mysterious past could make her a key player in the blackmail plots and custody battles. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Drew Kane could be heading toward major trouble at the upcoming Nurses' Ball. Could this be the moment everything starts to unravel for him? Drew's questionable choices can't be swept under the rug forever, so it's possible the GH writers are setting the stage for a serious turning point in his storyline. Meanwhile, Lucy Coe is already diving headfirst into preparations for one of her favorite events of the year. There's a lot to get done before May 20, when the Nurses' Ball is officially set to kick off. That's why Lucy wisely turned to Jordan Ashford for some help in securing top talent for the big night. Jordan played it smart by approaching Drew and Curtis Ashford together, making it difficult for Curtis to back out once Drew was on board. Now that Drew is officially participating as a performer, this could be the perfect opportunity for his storyline to take a dramatic turn. Based on past Nurses' Ball events, we know they're often filled with surprises, and not all of them are good. It's likely that Drew will have to face the consequences of his actions eventually, and what better place than a high-profile event like Lucy's big celebration? As much as Lucy hopes the night goes off without a hitch, history has shown us things rarely go as planned. Given the number of people Drew has clashed with, it's entirely possible that someone could use this opportunity to make a move. A behind-the-scenes incident or confrontation wouldn't be out of the question. Then again, Drew's downfall might not be physical at all. It could be more reputational if secrets from his past come to light. The history between Drew and Nina Reeves could surface, along with other details he's been keeping quiet. There's even potential for legal trouble if something significant happens between now and the big night. Drew seems confident he can maneuver his way through anything, but someone might be waiting for just the right moment to challenge that belief, possibly even using the law to do it. Still, Drew continues to speak optimistically about his future with Willow and the peaceful life he envisions. But with so much building beneath the surface, the nurse's ball could be when reality finally hits, and hard. General Hospital spoilers suggest Drew may soon regret accepting Lucy's invitation. Anticipation for the annual nurse's ball is reaching fever pitch in Port Charles, but whispers of impending disaster are swirling around Drew Kane. Could this year's gala turn into a devastating ordeal for the charismatic businessman and veteran, potentially leading to a significant downfall? While the nurse's ball is traditionally a celebration of the hospital staff and a fundraising event for crucial medical causes, it's rarely without its share of drama. This year, however, the potential for explosive conflict and unforeseen circumstances surrounding Drew seems particularly high. Drew's recent entanglement with the Quartermain family and their ongoing corporate battle is a major contributing factor to the looming threat. His willingness to help Michael Corinthos in his quest to take down ELQ from Ned Quartermain has landed him in murky waters, particularly involving insider trading allegations. Recent episodes have shown Drew grappling with the ethical implications of his actions. While he initially believed he was acting in Michael's best interest, the weight of potentially breaking the law and betraying trust is clearly taking with its high visibility and prominent attendees, could provide the perfect stage for these secrets to unravel. Several scenarios could play out, each with devastating consequences for Drew. The SEC could be investigating the ELQ situation, and the nurse's ball might be the perfect opportunity for them to serve Drew with legal documents or even make an arrest. This public humiliation could severely damage his reputation and cripple his business ventures. The simmering animosity between Michael and Ned could boil over at the nurse's ball, with Drew caught in the crossfire. A public confrontation, fueled by accusations and recriminations, could expose Drew's involvement in the insider trading scheme. Valentin Cassadine, known for his cunning and ruthlessness, is deeply intertwined with ELQ and the Quartermain family dynamics. He has a long history of holding grudges and using information to his advantage. If Valentin discovers Drew's role in Michael's scheme, he could strategically use the nurse's ball to expose Drew and exact revenge. A distressed Ned, potentially after suffering a further setback in his fight for ELQ, could reveal Drew's betrayal in a moment of emotional vulnerability at the ball. The unexpected outburst would trigger a cascade of consequences, impacting not only Drew, but also the Quartermain family and the future of ELQ. Beyond the Quartermain drama, Drew's professional life with Aurora Media is also facing potential instability. The merger with another media conglomerate has been fraught with challenges, and rumors of internal power struggles and conflicting visions are circulating. The nurse's ball, as a major social event for the Port Charles elite, could bring these tensions to the surface. A rival executive from the merging company could use the nurse's ball to undermine Drew's position and sabotage the merger, potentially exposing vulnerabilities in Aurora's financial or operational structure. Tensions between Drew and his Aurora colleagues, perhaps regarding the direction of the company or ethical considerations, could erupt publicly at the ball, creating a damaging spectacle for the company and impacting investor confidence. A key executive at Aurora Media, facing pressure or disillusionment, might choose the nurse's ball as the moment to announce their resignation, sending shockwaves through the company and creating uncertainty about its future. Drew's personal life is no less complicated. His relationships, both past and present, are rife with secrets and unresolved issues that could explode at the nurse's ball. Carly Spencer is deeply involved in Michael's plan against ELQ and is aware of Drew's role. Their close bond and shared secrets could put both of them at risk. A careless word or a misinterpreted gesture at the nurse's ball could expose their involvement and create further legal and personal complications. Elizabeth Weber has a complex history with Drew, and unresolved feelings may still linger. Her presence at the nurse's ball, alongside Drew and potentially other romantic interests, could create awkward situations and lead to revelations about their past, potentially disrupting her current relationship. Sam McCall, Drew's former love and the mother of his daughter, has a keen investigative mind. If she suspects Drew is involved in something shady, she might use the nurse's ball as an opportunity to gather information and uncover the truth. Her probing questions and observations could expose Drew's secrets and create a rift between them. The nurse's ball is known for sparking new romances and rekindling old flames. If Drew finds himself drawn to someone new at the event, it could create conflict and jealousy with those already in his life, leading to public confrontations and personal turmoil. The nurse's ball itself, despite its charitable purpose, is a breeding ground for drama. The combination of alcohol, heightened emotions, and the presence of a large and diverse group of people creates a volatile atmosphere. The live performances and public speeches at the nurse's ball offer opportunities for someone to make a scandalous revelation or publicly humiliate Drew. A drunken confession, a misplaced document, or a careless remark could accidentally expose Drew's secrets to the wrong people. A medical emergency, a security breach, or a natural disaster could disrupt the nurse's ball and create chaos, providing cover for someone to exploit Drew's vulnerabilities or escalate existing conflicts. The potential consequences of these scenarios are far-reaching for Drew. Indictment on insider trading charges, resulting in fines, imprisonment, and a permanent stain on his position at Aurora Media, damage to his business ventures, and potential financial losses due to legal fees and settlements. Alienation from his friends and family, loss of respect within the Port Charles community, and difficulty forming new relationships. Guilt, shame, and regret over his actions, leading to depression, anxiety, and potentially destructive behavior. The nurse's ball is poised to be a pivotal moment for Drew Cain. Whether he can navigate the treacherous waters of the Quartermain feud, the Aurora Media merger, and his complicated love life remains to be seen. The stakes are high, and the potential for a devastating downfall is real. Will Drew be able to escape the consequences of his actions, or will the nurse's ball mark the beginning of a long and painful descent? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the drama is just beginning. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.